Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming a plan with me in my neutral vertical Erin Condren using this sticker book from the Happy Planner, the rainbow one, to kind of create a more pastel rainbow spread. So yeah, I'm going to be just showing you how you can totally make this work for your Erin Condren to create a really beautiful spread. Okay, so we're going to be doing February 20th through the 26th, and I'm going to be using some of the more pastel colors in this book. So I'm going to use like this lighter pink, the orange is pretty pastel, this pastel blue, just so I get more of a pastel look for the spring, well, coming into springtime. For washi, I pulled out these two. This one is one of those that has the paper backing from Michael's and one of the big tubes, and then this like floral one has a bunch of different colors, so I thought it would match, and I got this from Daiso, I believe. Okay, so we got all the washi down. Now I'm going to go into the sticker book. I'm going to start with the light pink, and I'm going to do, let's flip it on its side here. I think I'm going to go day by day just because all the colors, I don't want to keep flipping through the book. So I will take a to-do header and use that. Right there. Oh, that's crooked. So use that at the top, and then we are also given checklists. So now these are made for the Happy Planner. The headers are a little thin, but they do cover it up perfectly fine. But I know these checklists will just be too long. So I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut off the top. Then it fits perfectly. All I had to do was cut off the top little circle. There's only five dots there, which I do kind of prefer 6, but 5 is fine. So for Monday, there's my to-do list. So for each color in the sticker book, I believe you get 3 pages. Yes, so you get this like header and functional page, more kind of functional weekend dots, really cute, and then you get your full boxes and checklists, and then you move to the next color, and that's just kind of how it is. So next I will take the today header. Let's move this over a little more. Here? Okay. So next I'll just take this today header, which again you just kind of line it up perfectly and it'll work. And then I'm going to pick a full box. So now for Monday, I have kind of a few things that I do want to mark. So I'm going to use a more simple box. I'm going to do this polka dot one. Now you could cut these down, but they don't really have like a little things header. So I'm just actually going to line it up here. So as you can see, I just lined it up underneath the header and it comes down all the way here, which I don't really mind because you guys will see, once I put everything together, it won't really look kind of strange like this. So first thing I want to note is that I don't have any school this day, which is very exciting. So I kind of want to use this like note box because I think that's kind of cute. So I'm going to just put that there at the top because I think that's kind of important. So then I did pull some Etsy stickers. I do really like the little no school little emoji, the school ones. So I just pulled that and I'll mark no school today. And I'll probably, ooh, that just made me think of something. Which sticker book has that? I think it's my, okay, I think it's this one, the 1829. That has the page. There's a page in one of these. Yes, okay, so this book, this is the 1829 from the Happy Planner. It has all of these little holidays written in like fancy script. And I'm pretty sure, yes, there's a President's Day one. So I'm going to use that. I didn't use the Valentine's Day one, which I might actually go back and add, but it's just kind of like a pretty scripted way to mark little holidays. So I'm actually going to take the little emoji. I'm going to move him up. And then I'll mark that it's President's Day right below, because that's why I don't have school. Okay, and then I have a TV show on. So for TV shows, I think I'm just going to mark them with like a little asterisk. Just because I think that's simple. Just kind of there at the bottom. And I can write in Timeless is on. I think it's the season finale this week too. And then I want to edit and upload this video. So for that, I'm going to use one of these. These are like errands though. Do a pink little like arrow icon. That's not really an icon, just like a little arrow. And then I'll put like a little today, and I'll put to edit and upload this video. I also actually have one more thing I need to put in. So I'm gonna move that down because it is just one TV show, so don't need a ton of room to write that. So there's the arrow. I like the cute little today. So I need one more little box. I might use one of these. These are really, really thin little, like they're thinner than a header. Or about the same size, if not a little thinner than a header. They're really skinny little guys. But I'm going to use it just to mark that I one more thing I need to do that day that's kind of important. So that is Monday. I think that looks really, really cute. Now let's move to Tuesday, which I'm doing in this orange color. So again, I'm going to start with the to-do header. Then move on to the checklist. One thing about these Happy Planner headers is they are really, really thin. They're about just the size, if not a hair too skinny for the Erin Condren ones, so you kind of line it up perfectly. And then for full box, I think I'm going to choose, don't have much going on, so I'm going to do this one that's striped and says make things happen, because I think that's really cute. I just don't have quite as much to do this day. Okay. So I have two TV shows on. I have the middle and the wall. I'm going to take two asterisks. Mark those. Need to make sure that I do the cat litter that day. Not so glamorous, but does need to get done. So I use one of these little to-do flags. And then I have these little cat stickers from Once More with Love. There's kind of this little orangey one. No, actually I don't like that there. I will use this like, let's actually use this little guy. Just kidding, let's move him down just a little so I can write it in there. And then it's also Teeny Tuesday for Glam Planner, so I'm going to take one of these arrows. I'm going to flip it on its side. And to mark that, I'm going to use this one. This is from the Glam Planner Advent Calendar, and I'm actually going to cover up the arrow so it just kind of looks like an appointment label. So then for Wednesday, we are doing yellow. Let me double check my little list. Yep, yellow. So again, I will start with my to-do header. Oh, okay, that went on. Good, we'll do the checklist. For me, a to-do checklist is just necessary for every single day. I can write in homework, things I need to get done, or just anything else I need to get done that day. Gotta have me a checklist. Oh, I just ripped it. Oops. No, I can't tell them. Then we'll do the today header, which is here. Okay. And then for full box, I'm gonna pick this one. I really like it with like the scalloping. Okay, so for Wednesday, I have 3 TV shows on. I have Modern Family, Blackish, and the Goldbergs. So I'm just kind of doing all my TV shows at the bottom. And some of these pages in here are gold foil. So you notice pink is gold foil and yellow is. Hoping that it kind of stays consistent like that because I think that'll be cute. Okay, so those are for my 3 TV shows. I do have a quiz that day. So I have this sampler that I got at the SBC planner party, and it has like, I should have totally pulled this out. It has like rainbow colored things on it. So this yellow is a little more like orangey, but that's alright. This little, I like this little like note to self. Let's see if I can peel this up. It is glossy. Oh gosh, no. Because I was like, it'd be cute if I did like note to self. Let's do, I'll just do this little today circle, that works. So I have that quiz. It's Glam Planner pre-sale day, so I always like to mark that. So we'll just take another little yellow label. This one I'll do sideways, move it down just a smidge. And she does have a yellow heart. So that's for Glam Planner pre-sale day. And then I kind of want to have like a bath night. Arrow now. This cute little bundle up munchkin in the little yellow blanket. So I think that'll be cute. And I'll just kind of write like bath night on it. So that is Monday through Wednesday. I think it looks really cute. So now we'll do Thursday through Sunday. So color switch, and I believe it's like green. Is that what yep, okay. So this one, the header page is foiled. Ooh, don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I don't really have anything else, but this one has the header page foiled. I don't think it's a huge deal, but it kind of does change it up a little. To do, let's grab a checklist. Let's go back to the headers. Let's do today one. like this one. Or actually, I could do a quote. So I'm going to do this one that says, don't be afraid to do something big, because I don't really have much going on. Oh. These stickers are definitely, they're matte, but they're not removable. You kind of got to be careful with them. I mean, they can come up nicely, but they can also rip up your page. So Thursday, I literally just have a TV show on. That is all I have written down, which Big Bang Theory is on. So I have that. There is some blank space there. So I think I'm going to do this little gold foil to do. Put that there, and I'm going to put that I need to work on my reading. Just because I have nothing going on that day. I don't know if you guys can even read like the to-do today, because I can barely read it just because of the foiling, and it is just gold foiling. Oh no, I made it worse. Let's actually pull this header up. So that's underneath. Okay, that looks nice. So then we move to Friday, which is the light blue color. So again, we'll do to do. The only thing I find that is lacking in these books, obviously like icon type of stickers, but I mean those are something that you can really easily get a lot of places for more on the inexpensive side. But the main thing I find that these books are lacking is like half box appointment labels. They have some, but they're either really big, especially for the, I mean, at least for the Erin Condren, they take up like a lot of room. I mean, they have some, but they're kind of all the same. They don't really have like half box type ones. So that's the only thing that I find is missing. Okay, and then for full box, let's do, I'm going to cover a lot of it. So I'm going to do this like really thin striped one, because I have quite a few things to mark for Friday. I also do really like color blocking on like any spread, so I really like it on here. So Friday, I have an eyebrow waxing appointment, and I think there's like appointment stickers in here. So let's find those. Here is the appointment ones. I would say this blue matches the best. It's not really with anybody, so we'll probably cover that part up. So that was from the productivity book. So I'm going to put that near the top of my day because I need to keep that in mind when I get home. I'm going to cover up that width with something. Cover up the width with something. I don't know if I want to do like a heart sticker, or I might just do an asterisk. Just because it's not really like with anybody, it's just at my regular place. And I feel like that looks a little strange. I guess that's close enough to having it covered. Yeah, we'll just stick with that. I don't have any TV shows on. I do like to make that I finish just all of my assignments before the weekends. So I like this little like now little sticker, so I will write that in there. Glam Planner also has new releases this day, so I'll take this little arrow sticker, put this in, hoping she might have a glitch sale this week actually. Light blue. Then I need to mark that I get to a certain point in the book that I need to be reading, which I am, but I need to make sure I get to a certain point by every week so I can keep up to date with it. Let's do a gold foil and a Be Productive. actually going to put the arrow like this. I'm going to kind of layer the Be Productive over it. And then I kind of wanted to use like a Teeny and Friends. I got these just at the glitch sale. Because she does have a lot of glitches. I'm gonna move the Be Productive up a little more so I can put this little reading bippity in. My favorite character, like my favorite Teeny and Friends characters are Teeny and Bop is my favorite because she's the one that looks like me and I'm a cat person, so really like Teeny and Bop. And then my other favorite that I do collect is Lolly, just because my hair kind of has like a kind of reddish blonde color, so the red also does work and the unicorn's really cute. Do I have room on Tuesday to add something? Because I have these little Etsy orders that are orange that totally match. I think I'm going to put these in. These are from Once More With Love. I'm just going to put it here at the top because it will fit and it is cute because it matches. And Teeny Tuesdays I'm so excited for. Definitely be ordering. Those are at Glam Planner, by the way, if I didn't mention. So now for the weekend. This is where it gets a little more complicated. So let's switch to the new color. So let's do, I'll wait off on the weekend banner for now. I do have one that I'm going to use that should work, but let's get just the regular days down and then we'll worry about that. Full box. Let's see what other ones. Because I am going to use like this dark purple color. Oh, I love those two. Probably use. Oh, I really like them. That one I might use as a quote box. Sorry, these are really cute. I really like the Get It Girl one. But I'll probably use this one. Just because I haven't used one of these boxes. Oh, I didn't put my toy header down. It's Tuesday. Saturday, I don't have much plans. I do think me and my boyfriend are going to go out, so I have this date night sticker on this sampler from Amber's Design Co. I got this at the SBC planner party, and this date night sticker just matches really well. So I'm going to put that in. Okay, so I do want to mark that I'm also going to clean my makeup brushes. So I have these from Sweet Kawaii Design, and I'm just going to take the clean brushes one. I also don't have a TV show on, so I can do it. And the little blue brush. So cute. I think that's it for Saturday. Sunday, I always have so much stuff going on, so gotta fit it all. So we'll start with To Do at the top. This was like the only purple, so it's not really pastel, but like I said, it was the only purple, and I really wanted at least one purple day. Today. Box, I'm gonna do this one with like this really kind of like, I don't know, makes me think of like ruffles. So pretty. And though I'm probably gonna cover a lot of it up. And their foiling is always so pretty. I think it's always gold, but I don't care. It's so pretty. And then for weekend banner, I think there was one in here. This is the 1829. I want to say I had one in here that I thought would work. Yeah. So since these are kind of the more blue days, I think I'm going to go with this one. is just like a really cute traditional banner. Oh gosh, this is very, very delicate. Okay. So there is the weekend banner. So I have one TV show on, I have The Walking Dead is on, so I'll mark that just there at the bottom. Then I just mainly like to plan and paint my nails. So let me grab, so I have these planners from Glam Planner, and then the Lolly and Pop painting nail sticker, which are so cute, I love these. And then it's also like payday, because I do sell things on eBay. And all of my stuff ends on Sundays, so it's like my payday. So I'll just use this really skinny little label to mark it. And then I think, so like a $sign there is from this sheet. This sheet, which is from Michael's. It's just a cute little icon sheet. So use that to mark payday. Do this, kind of want to do like this dark bluey purple one here. And then for painting my nails, I'll probably do this one, this hat box. And then I'll do Lolly, Pop. These are so cute. Let me show you guys just all the detail. They're so, so cute. So I'm just gonna put this down. Go over here. So I think that's it for Sunday. Really quickly, I do want to take this washi and make little flags, because the pink, I mean, it doesn't really match the whole theme. I think it looks super nice, but we do need to do this sidebar, that's for sure. First, I did see that full box at the bottom here, at the back, that says a messy bun and getting stuff done. I think that's so cute. And it's just kind of neutral, which works with this spread. So I'm going to put that down to cover up the things I got. I do put it below the little February, because I do think that's really pretty, and I like to kind of show it. Then I have these habit trackers. These are from Ava Plans Co. I like to use 2 habit trackers, one to mark that I worked out, and the other to mark that I drank like the amount of water that I should. So I think I'm gonna do a yellow and like this green color. Try to always use yellow when I can, because you never know how many other spreads I'm gonna find yellow in. Kind of the colors that aren't near the sidebar. These are just on matte paper. Oh, no plan. I'm actually going to move this up because I feel like I might be running out of room. Okay, so I found what I was going to use in my sidebar. I'm going to use this sticker from Caress Press from like the 4th of July kit, and then this blue checklist from Footprints Co. So now I need headers for those. So I'm actually going to pull headers just from this book here. So I like to buy, so I'm going to do to buy in that color. And then for the Monday through Sunday, I will do shoot, these are this week, or priority. I like priority. So I got headers, so I can put these down. I'm gonna do the dark blue one first, so I'll do priority. Actually, it has a little spot I need to put it in. So it's a little more like navy blue, but it's okay. And I'll do the to buy. So yeah, let's open things back up and take a look. So overall, I think this spread came out really cute. It's kind of like a more pastel take on like a rainbow spread. Some of these stickers aren't really sticking down because I pulled them up so many times, but I think it looks really nice, really, really cute. I think it definitely, you can easily do a happy planner spread. I have a few other happy planner spreads that I've done in this planner, and they all come out really nice because, I mean, just it's small adjustments. You can make it worth some leftovers, some extra little stickers. It can really come together. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're not. In the description box, I will put a link to all the shops that I used or anything like that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.